Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're here day after 420. And my God, what a good one. Beautiful day out, nice 50 degrees. And we are gonna try this. Start the morning off right. Tropicana cookies times sour kosher from Garden Remedies. And let's just read through the stats. It's got a TAC of 31.49 with a total TACA of 29.6 and a Delta 9 of 0.96. So we are over 30 on the THC alone. CBGA 9.93, all the others zero detectable. I've already kind of rolled this up a little bit. And let's, like I said, their pre-rolls are tempered and they get pushed inward, which is fine. Not twisted, but sometimes they get tight. So I just go like a little trick is just to go like this, loosen everything up a little bit. And let's see what we got going on here. We tried a bunch of strains yesterday, all sorts of them. And now we're going to do this one. I know I've tried this at, actually, before I spark it, I know I've tried it at a lower tax, so it'll be interesting to see. Yes, very good. Orange cookies. Well, Tropicana cookies with the sour kosher. I can get that. I get that orange scent, that hint. I'm also getting the sour kosher, which is like a sour diesel kind of a taste. That soury. Very nice. Very, very nice right here. Now, when I went in, doing all my rounds yesterday. Sorry. First day of the day is always the harshest. I was doing rounds yesterday, going different dispensaries, checking out different places. And, when I got to Gardens, I was, looking for a good sativa. So I grabbed one of the Limosa, and we tried that last night, and it was at the lower THC level, but it was really good. And I said to the guy, I'm looking for something that was high THC, with a great cerebral effect, really good head high. This is what he came back with. Good taste. Nice flavor profile. Little harsh, I think. This flower compared to Limosa are a little harsh. Now I'm starting to taste like undertones too, of more of that sour, the sour undertones, and still that like burst of citrus. Really, I'm a big fan of Trop cookies. I think it's a fun strain. Mixed with this, it's like really now hitting that sativa peak, and I like it. I like it a lot. Nice morning strain, nice morning blend. I can't say that it is as smooth as a Limosa. I don't think any of the flour that they have out there right now is as smooth as a Limosa. But with that being said, this is pretty good. It's not harsh. I'm just a little dry, but not like overwhelmingly harsh. I feel like that sangria was the harshest one that we did, and that was the Queen Sangria times the Trop cookies. That one was high up there too, but it's nice. And it's a nice way to kick off the day after 420. and just kind of chill. You know, something to get you going in the morning. Boom, 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 boom. And tonight we have Pop Up Wrestling returns with Nightmare After Mania. That's gonna be a good show. We'll be heading out that way. We got a whole bunch of us, and it's gonna be always a good time. Every pop up show, is a good time. Unfortunately, I haven't got to get to one. The first one, I don't know, some shit happened. Second one, with something else. I don't know. I think I got COVID or something. The last one, yeah, I was sick. Yeah, something like always something with the pop up. But this time we're ready. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a good show. They already announced the main event of the evening. It's going to be the Kingpin. Brian Malone is taking on Flex Armstrong. And, those two names speak for themselves. I think it's going to be a good brawl, good fight, good match. I like it. I haven't been to a wrestling show in quite a bit. It's been a while, so this will be fun to get out and get to one. Last show I think I went to was Chaotic in Watertown. So... yes, it's nice. Tell you what else was really nice was that Panama Red. The Panama Red, man. I'm telling you, one hell of a strain. Next time I go out there, I gotta get it in flower form or more pre rolls or whatever it is. Really big fan of that right now. After last night's pre roll. Same thing with the Green Crack. That was good too, but not as good as that Panama Red. And that was coming out of Mim, out of Norwood. This is coming out of Garden Remedies. I go to the Newton one, but there's I think there's another one with another two, and they do both medical and rec. I do medical, but there is a rec menu there as well. So if you don't have a medical card, just walk in with your ID as long as you're 21 plus. About 3/4 of the way down there. Not bad. Am feeling it so far a little bit. It's a decent high so far. Again, good for the day, not too sleepy. But it's not. I'm not feeling like overly strong either for it being 30. So be interesting. Like I said, that Panama was much more heady. That was like straight to the dome heady. This is more a little bit higher. The cookies are kind of coming through a little bit, and that's what kind of like tones it down. Where like the Panama Red was just like bam. What a nice day out though. That's why I'm outside, kind of just chilling in the car. Normally I mean, if it was cold, I would smoke inside, but when it gets like, 50, 55, I really like to just take the flower outside. It's just a better experience. You get the atmosphere, and it's not so, sometimes, I'm not, it doesn't, now I'm getting all fucked up here. Let me put it this way. The smell of cannabis smoke doesn't really bother me at all. I don't mind it. I don't, mind walking into a room that smells like, a pound just got smoked in it. It doesn't bother me. But to some people it does, and I'm always forever having to just re-air out the room. So at least this way I can just kind of just smoke and be on my way. That's what I'm trying to get at. Yeah, it's definitely starting to work a little bit now that we're like halfway down. And I'm feeling those cerebral effects. That's what I'm saying. I mean, this is a nice, but it's a nice, enjoyable high. I could have a cup of coffee with a friend, or go out for breakfast, go for a walk, even. Definitely, go for a walk in nature, chill with people. It's the kind of thing you do. You wake up having a little bad day. Grab one of these, go for a walk in nature. It'll change it. It will change your day. But I always I find a lot of strains on my own, just because I see what's new. I'll try new things. It's a lot of trial and error. And that's I think a lot for everybody. But I mean, if you have a favorite strain, please drop it in the comment section. Just let me know what your favorite strain is, and even if you want to go elaborate, just why, what does it do? I'm always looking for good sativas, good heady sativas, good euphoric sativas. Some of the indicas I do like. I mean, I'm not totally against indicas, but some of the indica just, I don't know, it causes adverse effects. It makes me paranoid when it shouldn't. It should be the sativas that make me paranoid, but it's not. I don't know why. Don't know why. But yeah, definitely I recommend this one right here. And again, we're going to go over the numbers again for those that are just tuning in. This is the Sour Kosher times Tropicana cookies, cut number 41. It's got a THC of 31.49%. THCA 29.6, Delta 9.96, CBGA 0.93, all the other stuff not detected. So it's up there. It's up there. I think almost every people I've been smoking has been up there. The only two strains that haven't was the green crack that I got, and the Dying Dreamin' by Cookies. That was like 26 or 27, but still a phenomenal strain. I still have a bunch of that left. Might have to smoke that this afternoon, kind of switch it up. But yeah, I mean, I have to say, good strain. I definitely recommend it. Sour Kosher alone is a really nice strain too. Came out a few years ago. I remember seeing it in dispensaries, in garden remedies, and I grabbed it, and it was a nice sativa leaning strain, and a lot of people liked it, and they've crossed it with a lot of things, and some of them good, some of them not so good. I don't remember the ones that aren't so good because I never went back and bought them. But this one right here, it has to probably be my favorite cross with the Sour Kosher. That times the Tropicana cookies, and getting it that high testing is very nice. Very nice experience with both flavor, like I said, still tasting that orangey, citrusy, and then those little sour undertones come through. But it also has a really nice cerebral effect going on. Still good body high from that, cross of the cookies and the Trop cookies. So, yeah, I definitely, this will be another Versace Stoner approved strain out of Garden Remedies. It's just, I really haven't had no issues with them at all in the last, 2 weeks. All their pre-rolls have just been on point. And you know, I even like stacked up their Cushman's pre-roll to Three Towers Cushman's flour, and I rolled one in, and I put, you know, compared the two, and you know, I have to say, Garden Remedies was a nicer, more enjoyable high. Garden Remedies right now really delivering a lot, in my opinion. For a while, you know, they were there, then they weren't, then you know, pandemic hit, and everybody was kind of scrambled. They really right now got in such a good groove with this like high end flour, and then they got medium grade, then they got, you know, lower THC flour. They got such, you know, something for everyone. Prices, the prices are up there. I mean, some stuff is expensive. You shop deals, it'd be great. Right now, the pre rolls were $8. I don't know what they are today. They were up there all week at $8, and you know, I did try to take as much advantage as I could. But you know, if they're at 15, it does become pricey. Especially if you're gonna smoke multiple pre rolls. I mean, 3 of them you're looking at $45 right off the bat. But they are worth it if you're not like a heavy smoker or a heavy, you know, pre roll smoker. And I'm not even. I'm just like trying these different strains because they've been up there and they've been high THC. Had they been low THC level strains, I wouldn't have tried them. Because for the most part, they just don't. A lot of the times I feel if a lot of the flour just doesn't have effect at the lower THC levels. Has to at least be like, you know, 24, 25. Sometimes things, you know, cross over and other strains, you know, the terpenes really do shine, but it has to be something phenomenal. So, I mean, it had all these strains just been at, you know, regular 20s or 21%. I probably wouldn't try any of them. Just saying. But when I saw the high numbers, I was like, okay, let's try them. And then I can get a true feel of the strain as well. Sometimes when I try a low THC strain, I don't know, I don't feel the strain effects. I'm looking for the THC high. So like this one, I know the THC high is covered. That's happening. Now let me just look for the effects. It's weird. I'm weird like that. I'm a weird person. Alien stoner. Oh my god. But yeah, it's also a mellow high. I mean, I can't say that it's like an overwhelming like boom boom. And the more I smoke it, I do feel the mellowness and kind of the orange cookies, kind of Tropicana cookies, you know, the kind of kicking in. But still very nice for the morning time. And like I said, you know, well, not everybody smokes the whole gram to their face. Some people just smoke a half or a quarter or a couple hits and they're good. For the longest time, I used to just take the pre rolls and put them in my packs, and that was great too. I love my packs. I gotta get it fixed. It's a flour vaporizer, and it takes, you know, a third of a gram of flour, and you could just sit there and smoke it for like 30 minutes. It's a great way to A, conserve, B, get the most of your flour, and also, I mean, it's a healthier way to smoke. It's a cleaner way to smoke flour. So, but yeah, I mean, so many methods now and ways. But yeah, the Pax is a great tool, and you really can taste the terpenes when you do that because they kind of like burn off a little bit first. So you really get like the burst of flavor of whatever the strain is. But you do get that here too, and you do get hints of it. I'll never forget though, my most flavorful strain I think I tried once was like clementine. And it was just like bursting with orange flavor, just totally bursting with flavor. And yeah, it was unbelievable. It was like this, you know, eating a fruit. Crazy. But, this is very good. Like I said, Garden Remedies, place to be right now for pre-rolls. If they're still 8, definitely place to be. I would definitely check it out. I saw some places still having day after sales and day after 420 sales if you're in the Mass area. So, definitely a lot of options and different things. We'll try to get in now too, because I mean, I don't know if it's a rumor or just a recommendation, whatever, but I guess the venue where Nightmare After Mania isn't a pot friendly place. I don't know. I've been told not to smoke on premise and like that. So like, with that being said, like I'll just smoke beforehand. Obviously, I'm not gonna just be disrespectful because I know the owner of the promotion, but it's kind of just struck me as kind of weird. Not many places do frown upon that as far as, I don't know, wrestling. I figure everybody just smokes weed. I don't know. Kind of weird, but I get it. Some people are still against it. We're just about done. I mean, we got some more left, but I mean, yeah, now I can really, feel it. And I do feel its calming effects too. Definitely not just a straight sativa. It's a good hybrid or a good sativa leaning hybrid. That would be my analysis of it. Still can taste like the orangey kind of undertones mixed with the sourness. It's very tasty. It's a very tasty strain if that's what you like. I'm a sucker for citrus on my strains, tropical, anything like that. I'm a real sucker for it. So when I taste it like that, I don't know. I just tend to really enjoy it more. Um, Another nice strain I like is sour tangerine dream. Any of those tangy kind of strains are really, really good. But this is the Tropicana cookies, time sour kosher by Garden Remedies. One 1 gram full joints. And yeah, it's got a TAC of 31.49. THCA 29.6, Delta THC 0.96, CBGA 0.93, and all the other cannabinoids, 0 detected. And that's a nice looking number. And like I said, for the $8 price, very well worth it. Another classic strain. Like I said, we've been hitting just like home runs every one when we've been grabbing these pre-rolls out of there. The Fatso was really good. Lamosa was just amazing. One of my favorites. The Government Oasis is really nice. Trying to think what was the other ones we did. There was the Sangria, Clean Sangria times Tropicana cookies, and that was another treat. A little harsh, but a treat. And then you have the Cushmans. Yep, the Cushmans, and that's way up there too. And like I said, we tried that up against Tower 3, Flowers, Cushmans, and Garden Remedies was nicer, I have to admit. And still tasting good right to the end. That's what you gotta like. Some things, some strains cake out, or some things just have a good taste for a little bit, and then it's just like, yeah, you don't really want to even finish it sometimes. This has, been tasting good the whole way through. Still, like I said, tasting that oranges. But I do thank everybody for checking this out, watching it, and just really kind of just showing support. We're trying something a little bit new. We're adding on to what we were doing, as before we were doing just straight a lot of wrestling. We're still going to continue the wrestling. It's not dead. It's not done. But it has slowed down. There's been some interruptions, some other things. And, we're just trying to find other ways to kind of just bring everything back into harmony and peace. So, but yeah, we've been always wanting to work with, medical strains and, reviewing them and kind of telling people what's this good for and what's that good for. And, giving direction in the medical community for the MMJ, and what better place make videos. But yeah, I said, if you're looking for something to kickstart the morning, you're looking for something to give you a nice mental boost, and maybe get rid of some of that morning anxiety if you have some of that morning depression, whatever it is. This Tropicana cookie is definitely the way to go. I will definitely say that. I can stand by that. It did get, like I said, a little bit more calming as the more I smoke, but that usually happens with any pre-roll, I feel. Unless it's a real straight sativa. Some of those straight sativas just never get that way. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how much Panama Red it would take for me to get, to kind of get a little sedative. But that'll be a challenge for another day. Yeah, definitely. You can put that on the list. Another fan favorite. Another Versace favorite. Out of Garden Remedies. Tropicana cookies. Times sour kosher. And this is actually cut number 41. Very good. CAC 31.49. TACA 29.6. Delta 0.96. CBGA 0.93. It's an overall treat. Still tasted good right to the last. Thank you everybody for watching. Have yourself a great Friday. Versace Stoner out.